Storming Weatherly put Somerset in deep trouble. Hampshire trailed by 71 runs with all 10 wickets remaining heading into today's play, after what had been the perfect start to their season yesterday, bowling Somerset out for 180 and then putting on 109 themselves without loss. And Hampshire's dominance continued into the morning session as Joe Weatherly started the day beautifully. And equally, his opening partner Ian Holland joined the party, the American international reaching his half century off the bowling of Casey Aldridge. The pain finally ended for Somerset as they made their first breakthrough with the scores level. Ian Holland well caught a leg slip off the bowling of Van der Merwe, but Hampshire was soon celebrating again, with 25-year-old Joe Weatherly bringing up his second first-class century after whipping Van der Merwe through mid-wicket. There would be no further scares as Hampshire would reach lunch on 209 for 1 with a lead of 29, Weatherly unbeaten on 116 and Van der Merwe the sole wicket taker for the visitors. Despite boasting Peter Siddle and Marchant de Lange in their attack, this is a Somerset bowling lineup absent of 4 first-choice bowlers in Jack Leach, Craig Overton, Josh Davey and Lewis Gregory. And Hampshire made the most of their absences as Weatherly and Gubbins took the score past 250 for the loss of just 1 wicket. But a breakthrough did come as captain Tom Abel forced Gubbins to nick behind. That brought the classy James Vince to the crease, who started his season like this. 1 ball faced and 4 runs scored. Bat once and bat big will be the mantra for many, if not all clubs this season, and Weatherly went to the first Daddy 100 of the season as he passed 150, with this 6 off Peter Siddle taking Hampshire to within touching distance of 300. Weatherly was finally dismissed for 168 by Siddle, the Australian getting the second new ball to swing back to the right-hander and take the off stump. And as soon as the third wicket arrived, so did the fourth, Liam Dawson belting a wide short ball from Ed Leonard straight to cover to give the 19-year-old his first wicket of the game. That wicket brought new signing from Sussex, Ben Brown, to the crease, who along with Vince made it to the tea break without further issue, the home side 339 for 4 at the end of the second session. After the break, Hampshire captain James Vince would bring up a rapid half-century off 64 balls, but his innings would come to an end shortly after as he fell LBW to de Lange for 56. Brown was starting to open up, and in the company of Felix Organ he would take the lead past 200, but not long afterwards he came to a tame end, caught by Ben Green from the bowling of Casey Aldridge, the young seamer's maiden first-class wicket. The Somerset recovery was gathering pace as Organ would be the next to go for 21, clean bowled by Green. Hampshire now 394 for 7. James Fuller arrived at the crease and decided to bat for a good time and not a long time. In 1 Peter Siddle over, he hit 3 boundaries before being dismissed for 17 off 7 balls, Siddle's second wicket of the innings. Ben Green's handy spell continued as he picked up his third with the wicket of Kyle Abbott, who went for a golden duck, to leave Hampshire 422 for 9. The innings came to a close soon after, as Keith Barker was run out attempting a second, Aldridge the fielder in the deep. In all, a fantastic recovery from Somerset as they claimed the final 8 Hampshire wickets for just 104 runs, Weatherly the star of the bat after his career best 168, whilst Ben Green, the pick of the bowlers, after his late burst, picked him up 3 wickets. Somerset got through a tricky final session to end the day 16 for none, 233 behind Hampshire thanks to that masterclass from Weatherly. Someone will have to go big for the West Country side on day 3 if they had to stay in this game.